All right, people, it is that day of the week, that day which is dedicated to jogging off our memory to the music of yesteryears and all the classic tunes.
Imagine a week without a special packed throwback show where we stir up your memories from way back. Wouldn't that week be weak?
Hey!
Hojay, man's
Money.
No, show feel it. Oh, feel line here.
Wouldn't that week?
Punch line.
Wouldn't that
Wouldn't week be weak?
Hojay, don't kill the show.
No, you don't feel them.
Okay, I felt it.
No, you don't feel them.
I felt it, ladies and gentlemen.
Not even like to yourself, but then, I mean, wouldn't that week be weak?
Yes, it surely would. We'll definitely have the perfect show planned out for you like every other day. You know your Thursday is not complete without us. And just a reminder, it's one more day to the weekend. Wouldn't that week be weak?
Anyway, since you did not react when I said my own.
No, that is me still soliloquizing like, wouldn't that week be weak?
Which one is saying?
What? Which rapper will use that line now? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness, this Planets. I go by name King Hojay, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You people, we just started this show. When I don't know. All right, we don't show. All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It's the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest, baby. It's his honey shmoney. It's his honey rubber. It's his honey lamba. It's his honey KPK. It's his honey kofoke. It's his honey shoni wakeren la yeni.
Gege.
It's his honey gege. It's his honey. This bread no be I get. I like nothing making I know they stress me.
It's honey pot.
It's honey pot.
Okay. I feel I can't know honey pot today.
Papa, what's wrong with your face? What is wrong?
It's Mickey Mouse. Well, you already know my name. Oh. Let me go on before you know my name. My name is Catherine, but you all know me as Lady Cath, her real hotness, or Cath, as they call me, or Kit Kat.
Yeah.
All right, so to today's episode, what we have for you today. All right, guys, on today's episode, we have the entertainment news as usual, celebrity birthday shout-outs. Then we will be rewinding to this day in entertainment history.
That's right. Cath will be in charge of taking us through all the crazy moments on social media, on Social View. Right after one of us will be ranting on what's currently bugging him or her on the Treat Off segment.
And of course, the news recap will follow immediately. We'll also be checking out where our day now. While on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about popular storybooks from way back, and of course coupled with an array of throwback vibes. So stay here with us.
I can't wait, man.
Sarah.
I've been thinking of getting a power bike. Yes, and when I saw this again, the thoughts came back.
Madu.
Madu, yeah.
Have you started learning, or you can ride?
No, I can't ride. I'll go to learn. I'll go to learn. I already asked my cousin for some details because he's a biker, and you know, he was telling me everything about.
Those were bad guys, though.
I don't know what you mean by bad guys, but
your cousin is nice. So when I told my cousin to teach me, my cousin said, "Can you ride a bicycle first?" That was the first question.
Can you ride a bicycle first?
So my thing is, you know, I allow anybody, not even allow anybody, forget all this, can you ride? There is a school for it. Go and learn. Learn properly, and then, you know, get your bike and
ride along.
Hey, motivation. Hey, all right,
wait,
guys.
so you will not carry people? On the power bike?
Yeah, and then you hold
That's where I'm going, but thank you for leading us there.
Okay, so what is your business now that you have started imagining?
It's just question.
So is it that hug that they are going to give me from the back, is that your problem? Especially if the person is a guy. Is that your problem? Mickey Mouse?
Have you been on a bike with someone, on a power bike with someone? Like holding the person from the end?
Yes.
Oh, you
actually,
have?
Yeah.
How was the experience?
It was nice.
Romantic.
I even have a recording. It was I didn't have anything to do with that person. I wish I had, not with that person, but you know.
Casted.
Wow. From the mouth of the owner.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Enough about casted. It is now time for entertainment news, and we're starting with this one. So many artists want me to fail, says Ed Sheeran. Promoting his new body of work Equals, British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran has revealed that he still feels like an outsider to the pop genre, which is where he originally belongs. He made this known when he appeared as a guest on The Breakfast Club. Check out what he had to say.
This situation, I think, was only in this part of...
Yeah.
Because at first I thought, is it just being paranoid? Because there are some times that you just feel by yourself that, you know, people are not, well, your genre is not accepting you. Because I would never have thought, and who's the person who is after you is a fantastic artist and people really love it and, you know, they love his work. So I wouldn't even understand where he's coming from. Well, it is his truth because, you know, when people speak like that, you can counter it because it's just the way they feel. But I will, if he was talking to me, I would have disagreed because I would never understand. And then, by the way, you mentioned Afrobeat right there.
So it was the UK, Nigerians are taking over. It's just crazy. Yeah, I know he has that close relationship with Stormzy. They've worked on a couple of records. Even Dave, rappers in the UK. So it's legit for them to actually post his works or tell him, I'm mad one. But who are the other UK artists that it might be? Adele. Adele just dropped her own body of work, so she might not reach out to you. One Direction, then Zayn Malik. Who are those people?
Because I know that in the UK they become very conservative and they might not be like, you know, how, you know, they are very expressive. Like,
Sheeran has done enough for you to really... It's doing pop music, so it belongs to you guys. You guys are together. Why rappers are accepting him more? It's crazy, man.
Interesting.
Well, it's just the way he feels, and nothing can change that. It's a personal thing. And then even during this interview, he revealed that he wrote songs for BTS. He made a lot of revelations. And I'm like, this guy is just in a class of his own.
Shout out to Sheeran, by the way. The way he comes up with his album titles are very... This one is Equals to.
As in,
There's Divide.
Brilliant.
There's Divide. I think he did multiplication.
So we're going to have subtraction.
I think
or addition.
No, he has not done. I think he did addition, the first one.
So,
just with the sign. It's the sign, not the word. The sign. The sign. Divide equals. Amazing.
Multiplication.
Nice.
And of course, there are some singles from the album that are doing pretty well already. So, amazing.
Very true.
Anyways, moving on to the next story. Travis Scott to issue refund to Astroworld Festival attenders. Still on the tragedy that occurred during the Astroworld Festival, which led to the death of 8 people and several injured. American rapper and founder of the event, Travis Scott is reportedly set to issue a full refund to all of the over 50,000 attendees. According to sources, general admission tickets cost $300 plus an additional $65 in fees. The stargazing VIP treatment cost $725 plus $69 in fees, while the no bystander VIP treatment costs $1,000 plus a $78 fee. In addition, Travis Scott has reportedly offered to cover the funeral expenses for the deceased fans and their families who were impacted by this tragedy. Sources close to the rapper says that the funds will be coming directly from his pockets, as he will be footing the bill for any and all funeral costs that might come up for the families of the 8 fans who passed away. Just so you know, the festival, which was initially scheduled as a 3-day event, was cancelled after the opening day, which ended with a tragic loss of lives and hundreds treated for injuries. Travis Scott launched the Astroworld Festival in 2018, but like most other large events, it was cancelled in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And this year was just supposed to be like, we are back. Let's continue from where we stopped in 2019. And all of this craziness happened.
It's just been crazy since the news broke about people dying, people getting injured. It's been crazy. And Travis Scott, on the other hand, has been very, very sympathetic. And he has been coming out openly to say he sympathizes with those who were injured. He doesn't mind taking care of the hospital bills. And now he's saying that he's going to take care of the burial of the deceased. So, well, obviously, there will always be lawsuits. And so far, there have been over 40 lawsuits. Over 40, almost 50. And many people are still saying they're still going to sue him. So I don't know how this can work, but it's just a lot for him, especially with the fact that the funds are coming out of his personal pocket.
One thing I understand about event, even in Nigeria, it has happened to me before. Yeah, I know that that one has like conspiracy theory, some guy trying to like inject people with drugs and all of those. You know, so back in school, I can't remember the artist now that came, but you know, a lot of people, and I was like one of the first people who got there. I was in front. People really wanted to, and the gate was still locked. And somehow, once they opened the gate, people
crowds,
it was stampede. It was just God. I almost died. I was on the floor. People were stepping on me. If I had remained there for more than, you know, some seconds, I would have just gone. Yeah. Was that terrible? So I understand that when you have events like this, and what I'm saying in essence is that I think that, you know, people should put different things into consideration.
Very true.
People should learn from other people's experiences, because if this has happened at this concert, I would not expect another person to have another and then we're complaining about this thing. They should just factor all of these things in and see how they can just, you know, nip this in the bud already.
Yeah, I think this is a huge lesson for every artist. Yes, artists are always bothered about how the stage is high. I don't want the people reaching me. Oh, my this, my that, my green room. Now, look at what Travis Scott is facing now. Most of all of this backlash is coming back to him. Like, you should know better. There are too many conspiracy theories. Even Amanda told me about one that she saw, that the flames that were lit before he came on stage, it shot up 8 times.
Oh.
And there were 8 bodies that died. Like, too many conspiracy theories right now, and it's just crazy. People have been pulling out Travis Scott from different events. He was supposed to do Coachella also.
Oh my God. Yes.
Somebody else is replacing it. People don't want anything to do. Even Kylie, his baby mama, has said, please forgive him. They are even dragging those ones that, wait, you people even took your daughter, Stormy, to that kind of setting. It's not supposed to be. And the whole concept of the event itself.
That will tell you that perhaps they did not envisage this.
Yeah,
yes, they did not.
So I think people should call them some slack. I just feel so.
Yeah.
No, event organizers
I know
and
people have lost their lives, and I know that it is not even easy at all. I don't know whether
it's a lesson. It's a lesson. Everybody will do better.
Yeah, I just hope with this one, everyone will sit back and make sure that security is always in place. All right, guys, moving away from that. Linda Carter is joining Wonder Woman. Yay! Israeli actress Gal Gadot, who plays the character of Wonder Woman in the DC comics, is super excited as Linda Carter, who played the TV's original Wonder Woman, will be joining the next installment of the movie. Reacting to the news, Gal Gadot stated, and I quote, "First of all, Linda has mentored me from the very first moment that I got cast as Wonder Woman. She was always there talking to me, giving me tips and everything. She's a true champion of what Patty and I have been doing, and it was so great that we managed to find the right opportunity to bring her to the last movie and now to the 3rd one. It's even better this time. I love her very much. I love her dearly." End of quote. We will be keeping our fingers crossed to see what DC Comics has in store with the next installment of Wonder Woman. This one is pretty exciting because I have seen pictures of them in the past when they've had events for Wonder Woman, and I've seen both of them.
Coming.
Yeah, and now they're both in the same film, so it's pretty exciting, and I really can't wait to see what DC Comics will come up with, because this seems like an amazing thing.
It sounds amazing already.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to that. The last Wonder Woman was, looking forward to this.
You wanted to say something.
Is it talk?
The last one was
What's What does mean?
Yes, the wrap on the entertainment news. Yes, up next, it's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. First up in alphabetical order, happy posthumous birthday to Christy Essien Ibukwe. She was a Nigerian musician and actress, popularly called Nigerian Lady of Song. She was known for her songs Sheeran Rere, Tete Nula, Ife, Get the Call, Give Me a Chance. She was the first female president of the Performing Musician Association of Nigeria, PMAN, and of course the chairwoman and managing director of Soul Train Entertainment. She would have been 61 today.
Happy posthumous birthday.
Happy posthumous birthday.
Sheeran Rere classic.
Oh, mommy,
Hey.
Yeah, also celebrating today, Demi Moore is 59. She is an award-winning American actress and film producer. She has been credited as an influential figure in the movement for equal salary for women in Hollywood and was one of the highest-paid actresses through the 1980s and 1990s. She has starred in several movies such as Ghost, A Few Good Men, Striptease, Disclosure, G.I. Jane, The Juror, The Scarlet Letter, Indecent Proposal, and the list goes on and on.
Ah, Demi Moore, very talented.
Yes.
Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
Also celebrating, DJ Copy is 29 today. She is a Nigerian disc jockey, artist, and philanthropist. As an artist, she has hits such as Green Light, Vibe, Currency, Abena, Gelato, Little Lee, Jollof and the Jets, and many more.
You know, I am super excited for Copy because see how you were just mentioning she gets songs. Green Light,
That's right.
Gelato, Jollof, this,
right.
that. Like she's really worked hard. Like, you know, from all of those criticisms, you know, people hating on you, all of those. I mean, she has just proved to everybody that, you know what, not because I am a child of a billionaire, I am doing my thing and I'm doing it well.
And the fact that she even went back to school. She's like, I'll do my thing, I don't care.
Happy birthday, Florence. Yeah.
Okay, so you know Copy's name.
Also celebrating today, ladies and gentlemen, John Batiste is 35. He's an American musician, band leader, and television personality who has recorded and performed with artists in various genres of music, which includes Stevie Wonder, Prince, Willie Nelson, Lenny Kravitz, Ed Sheeran, and Mavis Staples, amongst many others. And of course, doing well for himself right about now. Super talented singer.
Yes. Happy birthday,
John. Also celebrating Leonardo Dicaprio is 47. He's an award-winning American actor and film producer known for his works in biopics and period films. He has starred in movies such as Titanic, Was Hitting, Gilbert's Grape, Romeo and Juliet, Catch Me If You Can, Gangs of New York, Blood Diamond, Deception, Django Unchained, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Departed, Revenant, and I can just keep going on and on.
Great actor.
Once I see him in a film, I just want to see the film because I know it's going to be amazing.
And his issues sparked a whole lot of controversy that after all of what this guy has done, this guy doesn't have an Oscar. And I think after Revenant, which was very crazy, people said, no, he deserves to get an Oscar after Revenant. And he finally got it.
But it's actually crazy not having Oscars before then. What?
Like, there are some people that when you just see them or hear their names, you already associate them to some award.
I know, right?
And then when you hear they don't, like, how?
That can actually be very crazy. It goes for Grammys too because
they say R. Kelly doesn't have a Grammy. Nas just won his first Grammy last year.
How? How?
Hey.
Crazy, man. Happy birthday, Leonardo. Also celebrating Lillian Afegbai is 30 today. She is a Nigerian actress and producer who has featured in movies such as Stencil, Bound, Road to Yesterday, Moms at War, Merryman, The Real Yoruba Demon, and many more. She's also a former Big Brother Africa housemate.
Yeah, emphasis on Africa.
Before you was not thinking she's your mate, you know.
Are you talking to anybody in particular?
Happy birthday, Lillian.
I don't even understand what you're talking about.
Happy birthday, Lillian. Also celebrating Stanley Tucci is 61 today. He is an American actor, writer, producer, and former fashion model. He is best known for films such as Big Night, The Devil Wears Prada, The Terminal, Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, Transformers, Age of Extinction, the Hunger Games franchise, and many more. Definitely Hunger Games for me. Definitely Hunger Games for me.
Hunger Games too for me.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Also celebrating Ty Sheridan is 25 today. He's an American actor and producer known for his role in the 2016 blockbuster X-Men Apocalypse. He's also played prominent roles in the films Joe, Maude, and the Tree of Life, Deadpool, and many more. In 2018, he starred as the main character in the Steven Spielberg film Ready Player One.
Ready Player One, like he was amazing. I enjoyed the film.
A lot of people are celebrating today.
Yeah, lots of people. Happy birthday, Ty. Also celebrating Uzi Usman is 35 today. He's a Nigerian actor and film producer known for his film Oga Abuja. His ability for fusing Nollywood and Kannywood won him several awards and recognition, including Young Entrepreneur of the Year at the 2016 National Heritage Awards. Yes, Kannywood is another industry on its own.
That's right. So you can
Yes,
say that
that's
again.
the Hausa
Yes, and
movie
they're doing
industry.
fine. Interestingly,
They're doing really well.
Interestingly,
Very, very well.
Yes.
Yes.
All
And
right, and
and
happy
of
birthday
course-
to everybody celebrating today. And
Yeah.
our own Kazeem Adeokun, aka People. Don't worry, I think I don't have that people there.
Hey.
Where the thing will not, you know,
The
sit
camera will
well.
shake.
The camera will shake. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's actually in the studio today. It's his birthday. He's one of all the cameramen we have right here.
KZ.
Is my party.
Yeah,
I say
yeah.
like none other. Because
Yeah.
he goes every time, oh, something. I mean, I'm not going to start forming.
Kazi, why you dey always hail
Yoruba.
honeypot like that?
As
Because we no
in-
just understand. I will just enter studio, you go dey hail honeypot.
Make it hail you.
I will not even understand all those things.
Okay.
What does that mean?
That's the way no buff where they shine.
Oh God! The thing that pains
You know
me in all
about-
of this thing is that
He
do you know that
understands.
you fall for this thing every day.
Happy birthday, Kazi.
Happy birthday to
And
you.
of course, to
birthday.
everybody celebrating on this special day, we send you love, light, peace, and every beautiful thing you wish yourself.
Amazing song.
Popping veins anyhow.
Hojay, you dey feel am? He dey
Is
feel
that
you.
your
He
work?
dey feel you.
Yo,
Why you dey whisper my trouble?
no be waiting they do.
Hey, where are we?
Nonsense. Why they
Boy-
always find my
boys-
travel
boy-
police?
boys to men.
No be waiting they do.
No, I don't do
They
that.
started again.
Boys to men, they cook this song.
How they cook am?
They finish am. You know, the song done ready before they put am outside. All right, guys, it is time for Social View, where we'll be checking out the craziness, madness, and all of the hilariousness happening on social media. So let's get down to business. Are you people ready? So this brother is vexing for his babe. Why is he vexing? Please, let's find out. He said, my babe saved my number with as per HMM. I asked her the meaning. She said it means he's my man. My brother, fear women. Boys abbreviation.
This girl not
She said na abbreviation. He's my man.
That is a lie, my guy.
Because according to her, he's my man is too long. Hojay, what's the craziest you saved somebody's name? The craziest
This one
name.
is giving OJ another idea.
As in-
The person gave it another sound. Say, I wonder how you now how you will spell you. Or
I think that one, if she now catches you, what will you now say?
eh.
Every. Okay, let's just. We'll think about it when we get there.
All right, moving on. Hey, so they're asking ladies to fight corruption. Ladies, please help fight corruption. Say no to a man who is giving you money when you are not his wife. But there are things called gifts. You do not ask.
Focus on this one.
Okay.
Fight corruption.
What's the
Please,
corruption?
how do I want to fight corruption?
Yes,
when I'm
please.
sitting down, and you send me
But
gifts, I will now
You will not
reject
say,
it.
why are you giving me this? Don't you think your children need to go to school? Don't you think your wife needs this money to cook? Please take your money and go.
So if he takes his money and he goes to give to another person,
The next girl will say the same thing. That is the way. That is the best way to fight corruption in this country. Think about it. Yes.
is it because you're a guy? Like,
Do not collect the money.
Hojay, one question.
Don't
If you
ask
receive
me.
money and it's somebody's wife, will you return the money?
No, this one says
Answer the
it says
question.
ladies. It does say guys.
Hey, we're
So
not asking
let's
for money.
focus- let's
now.
let's
no,
focus-
let's just
No,
flip it.
we are
Let's
flipping
flip
it.
it.
Let's focus on ladies
We're
first.
flipping
When
it.
we fight this corruption, then we can move to the other agenda.
Oh, really?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Do you know that?
Thank
If
you
I
very-
like I can actually lose in this thing.
That's witchcraft. Man.
It's corruption. Okay, away from corruption. It be like say many things they occur. This person is vexing. You say, now person wey go tell me say if you need anything, let me know. I dey find like this. Bros, may I not lie you. All those people where they say if you need anything, then they disappear. Oh.
But before he disappears,
Let me just tell you.
no, it's not. But you would have done something.
Honeypot, if you need anything, let me know.
I know, not like that.
See there.
Catherine, if you need anything, let me know.
Do you believe?
If you need anything, let me know.
What can you do?
We there here for you. Starboy there for you.
That way they for you.
He not there. Starboy they find for Lagos. It's always in US,
It
UK, Ghana.
Somebody there for you. Somebody there for you. The video I'm wearing will be fighting. Somebody go carry a drink. Go there.
That was only part by the way.
Oh yeah. Because the truth.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Starboy is still there for you.
Starboy knows how to mind his business.
He gave us made in Lagos. Okay, moving on. No, this person is screaming, Limao, LMAO. My mom just gave birth to a boy last night, and I'm trying not to freak out because TF, am I supposed to have a sibling with 18 years difference between us?
There are people like that.
So when you go out and they ask you whose baby, you just say, oh, it's my baby.
So I have a friend like that.
Years.
Yeah, I have a friend like that. I have a friend like this, like, yes.
You will freak out.
My late grandpa, may so rest in peace. I have an uncle who we didn't know was our uncle till we were like, until I was in uni. Because every time we go there, we're like, Muiwa, Muiwa. One day, one of our grandmothers said, it's your uncle. Les uncle Muiwa, It shocked me. It shocked like
But
this.
this one will actually freak people out, man.
But really, I have a friend, and it's like 18 years like this.
People now come up with conspiracy theories that no, it's her baby. She's not lying, it's her mother that gave birth to the. I think people go talk. I don't feel for this person, but I feel for this person. All right, so it's about single people. All the single ladies. It's like, stop asking the shorties if they're single. Introduce yourself and let her decide if she's single or not.
Actually.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes. She will tell you.
Somehow I think this works because, you know, I think it would be a lot of problems that because that person might have been tired, maybe getting tired of the relationship, and then you are just there and you are asking foolish questions and you're not saying, because you have said, Uncle, run your race now.
So what do you think this guy would do that would make her change her mind to know if she's single or not?
To know if she's single or not.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to.
So he will just introduce himself. Hi.
She knows what she wants.
My name is Bond. My name is Bond. James Bond. She will not say, the way you said your name. Have me.
Hey,
my ovaries.
Ovaries from where? Because of James Bond.
Okay,
no.
Sorry.
Come.
But James Bond used to use that line. I used to get.
Some girls have they use that line for that. Have me. My ovaries. It didn't even sound well.
For foreign girls, by the way. Because it doesn't work for you people.
Like,
you people, you're not
my ovaries. Because you are James Bond.
Yeah.
Please, let me.
But you have to wink, guys. You have to do.
Only but please let's go a 007 away from this one. Before we'll see the Mickey James Bond. Mickey 007. Okay, so all these poses. You guys, let me explain what it is to you. So it says, this pose lets you know that an album was fire. True. You know when they pose like this, like that album.
No, I'm done.
It's about to be some sweet, heartbreaking, love songs.
Song that you feel deep with them.
Little Vandross, Michael Jackson.
Teddy Pendergrass.
You have
Thomas.
Wow. These are their classic albums. Yeah.
But now, if you sit down like this for your album cover.
Like, what's the worry this one?
Hey, bros. Okay, since we're talking about people, now let's talk about the fear of God. And this time around, they decided to face we Nigerians. This message is for you if you're Nigerian and watching this show. Let's go. It says, the only fear of God many Nigerians have is spelling God with a capital letter G. Capital letter G. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Hojay?
Because you almost forced me to speak Yoruba again.
Speak it. We're listening.
Because really, if you write God...
What does
that mean? I know ear is salt.
So it's fat.
Fat to your man and put salt.
What the hell is that? What the hell? No, they stress me.
So basically, that's what it is, stressing.
Yeah. I cannot even go on. If you are eating at all, we apologize for that.
No, it's just a Yoruba saying, what are you talking about? Like, also sinile no buyosi. Like, what is this?
Why is that supposed to be an adage?
They say it all the time.
Why is that supposed to be an adage?
Because it is.
Like, hey, pekele, arugbo jegbese, tanyo song.
No vex. So dear Nigerians, do not write because thunder might actually strike you if you write it with small letter.
You know that even when I make that mistake, I quickly run back to
God forgive me. God forgive me. It's
Do you know how
capital
many
letter.
times I always make sure the G is capital letter? Even when I write Lord, I make sure the L is caps lock.
But some people, they are so spoiled.
Yeah,
they just write
everything.
everything.
Are we
Like,
supposed to use capital letter for the L in Lord?
Yeah.
So do you write?
You write
small letter.
Hojay just confessed on live
When you
TV.
write Jesus,
The capital letter.
Okay, this is his confession, but this is the end of the show. We're officially done with Social View and also the first hour of the show. We will see you at 1 for Throwback Vibe.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the second hour of the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hojay. In case you're wondering, you're watching Esplash. Lady Cath is in the building. Honeypot is in the building.
Why are you laughing? What's funny?
Nothing. Nothing.
Better.
Yeah. Now it's time to chew it off, where one of us will be venting on what's bothering. I'm good.
Well, it's not really bothering me. It just happened recently.
It's not bothering me. Yeah.
It's not bothering me. I just thought to share with you guys,
Okay.
you know, something happened. And I'm like, yeah, let's talk about it. So 2 things happened.
Okay.
One was my friend looking for somewhere to get, looking for a place to rent. But I don't even want to talk about that one because that one is talk that will not live here today. The other one was a friend of mine doing something and people were saying she was doing it for people. So I think people need to understand that when people do things, they don't do it for validation. There are people that do things because they want to do it. When I was in school, I had this classmate that if they do not wear makeup, they wouldn't come to class.
Yeah.
It was what made them feel good. It wasn't because, oh, people are looking at them or whatever. It was the way they were. And then there are other people, too, that when they do some things, they do it because it makes them feel good. There are people that are naturally nice and will just help people out there. But when people now start calling you out that, oh, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? Thinking you're doing it for them, that's when it becomes a problem. An example is Big Brother Nigeria recently. People were calling out for doing her body, and then they were saying, oh, since she did it, she hasn't been posting pictures. And she's like, well, she did it for herself. That's just an example. Don't look at me with bad eyes. I'm like, people need to learn to mind their business. People do things for themselves. They don't do it for other people. I have a friend who found out that somebody was friends with another person, and this person was doing 1 or 2 things for the person. So maybe because she thought it was because of what the person was doing that the other person was friends with her, she now started doing that thing for the other person. The person now told the friend that this person is not your friend, or this person is actually doing this thing. She's like, how? Why? Okay, I think I discussed it that I do this thing. But why? Like, why are people like that? Why must you copy people and try to do what they do? Then when they do what they feel like doing, you feel they're doing it for validation. It's just annoying.
So, but for real, on a real though, I feel, or we know that there are some people that actually do some things for online validation.
Yes, those ones are there.
Yeah. So I just needed to chip that in.
Yeah, those ones are on one side, but not here.
Because I was wondering too. Okay, you will speak for yourself.
Hey, I'm speaking for I'm just giving examples, but I'm speaking for myself at the end of the day that there are some things some people do and they just feel like doing it. Some days you just wake up and you feel like being crazy and then you just dress in a crazy way. There are days you wake up and you're like, okay, I just want to look corporate today. And there are other days you're like, you know what,
It's
I
for
just
me
want to be
and
casual.
for me alone.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
But really, you don't owe anybody any explanation. Even if they like, they say that you are doing it for them. It's not your business. It's your business. I know they even hear anything.
Yeah, I think
And
people need
watch
to grow that thick skin of like, now you know.
I mean,
I did all right, Abi. I did not for myself.
when you're in the market and it's so noisy, will you now be saying that, oh, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
I
true,
reward
though.
Johnny now, like, really, what's your business?
Was that what that meant?
Yeah, like, what's my business? I reward you. I mean,
Okay.
I know they hear.
Yeah.
Now you understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't ask.
So can I go to my...
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can travel.
I thank you very much.
You are doing it for those
Have it.
validation now.
I am doing it for myself.
For self.
Watch me as I go back to my...
Yay!
Watch me wait. Hey,
Now
watch me,
wait.
nene.
Hey. Shani wa kere ni. Hey.
Hojay, Waiting the uncle.
Hojay is in another world of his
What's
own.
your most recent problem?
Mickey Hojay.
Because I don't know whether that one just gave you a headache.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier.
Yeah, we told you that so many artists want me to fail, says Ed Sheeran.
Yes, shocking. And of course, this one, Travis Scott to issue full refund to Astro World Festival attendees.
And this is pretty exciting. Linda Carter is joining Wonder Woman.
Yay!
Yeah. Looking forward to that one. We'll be back shortly to find out which artists we'll be checking out on today's Where Are They Now? Don't go nowhere.
Billy Ocean with Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car. Hey, well, I found no get car.
I love it. I mean, some line right there, like you're being, you know, it can actually sweep some people off your feet. Like you just
Very
say, you
true.
meet them, and then you're already vibing, you're on the same page. And just say, get out of my dream, get
into my
car.
life.
Like, yeah.
Hey.
A Nigerian lady.
Yeah.
But the
People
car,
can be excited.
but the car, any car.
You can even use life, get into my life.
Not any car.
What?
Oh, calm down.
So what Billy Ocean was saying, he did not say this particular car, just
But you saw
get
the
into the
car.
car.
But you saw the car.
you saw
it was
the
a
car.
car that you can actually ride with somebody in, right?
That you can get in.
Hey, you better enter anybody's car. You
Don't
never
enter
can
any
tell.
type of
Grow with the person.
You
Okay.
better don't let OJ tell you nonsense.
Choose wisely.
Please,
Guys,
I
don't
tell
like
you, I beg this life. Just be enjoying yourself, but don't go and fall inside one. I'm
Only
just
pots.
saying, you know. OJ, are you speaking for yourself? Like,
No, my own is not get out of my dream, get into my car.
What's your
It's get out of my dream, get into my...
get into
my
where?
Can you follow?
Hey.
Let's move on, oh God.
You know, some people will just say something and put themselves in the middle of
OJ,
something.
be serious in this life.
Nah.
Be serious. You know, I've been telling you this thing. I've been telling you so that you'll not get outside. They'll not say that they did not tell you from the house. I've been telling you.
I'm actually serious. Look at me, don't I look serious? Ignore whatever this
Is it
is.
because you have performed on your
Ignore whatever this is. I'm serious.
Hojay has just been a method actor.
Pun intended.
All right, guys, you know, isn't it incredible how we spend time immersing ourselves in the world of books before the smartphones and internet took over? These days, it is very uncommon not to see young people attached to their phones. If they're not surfing the net, you find them on several social media apps. Back then, we're taken to another realm in the world of books. Some of us loved our storybooks to the point that we can read the first 2 paragraphs offhand or even a full chapter. So, in the spirit of throwback, let's talk about 5 popular storybooks from way back that we loved reading. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
First on our list, Hojay Goes to School. This book was one of the popular literatures back in the days, a must-read for Nigerian children. It portrays the life of a typical Nigerian community and inspiring determination in the face of challenges. Hojay wakes up at dawn every time just to reach school early. Well, we hope Hojay is a graduate now, Sha. Because every morning, Hojay goes to school.
I really love the way, you know, the stories were. And I know that it is still what they have. I want to believe that it is what they have right now. Like, you're just teaching children to do certain things, like be punctual and all that. So you have storybooks like that. You're still teaching them how to read. But they just know that, you know what? Because they are ready and Hojay goes to school,
So
then
you
you have
too.
to get to school early. Yeah.
Really nice.
Did Hojay graduate?
I'm sure Hojay is like a doctor right now in Nigeria.
And a father.
Hojay is complaining.
So many children.
That this salary, we are
This salary, why are they treating health workers like this? I'm sorry.
Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. This one, Without a Silver Spoon. The storybook portrays the rewards of hard work and the importance of honesty. It is about a young boy, Ure, who works as a houseboy to pay his school fees and is accused of stealing money. Is, however, saved by the well-placed total trust of his parents and his teacher. It was all about morals, and of course, more morals. As he goes to school, without a silver spoon.
Without a silver spoon.
Or is it Chuku? I still remember. Hey, man, books we had to read back then.
I tell you.
I can't even remember some by paragraphs. All right, next on our list is Alawiye.
Yeah.
This epic Yoruba textbook looked like the perfect jargon to every non-Yoruba student with what was written all over the pages. It was a cross we all had to carry back then, from Alawiye part 1 to almost part 6. I'm sure we remember Badede Adeoba Ao. Na Badede Adeoba Ao Bade. Obe Bade. Obe Bade Ba Obo Oba Ao Ba Bade Be Oba.
What does
Also the popular Ishe ni ogun Ishe. Murasi Ishe, Ore Mi, and many more.
What does all of this
I particularly love, Alawiye. I'm so excited about Alawiye. It taught us how to actually read Yoruba very well, and you know that it means so many things, different things, especially when you have Ami and the Ami. Yeah. So when you have Bade, De, Ade, Oba,
the O,
O, and then you are giving all the Ami, and
we were just writing it anyway. We just said bad day, so the sign should be day, bad day.
And the second one you're saying. That one you're saying.
What does that mean by the way?
That says you should be hardworking. When you're hardworking, that is when you will be big. So I actually loved everything we recited then. Alawiye, I am particularly excited about it. I mean, it even makes me to the point that at some point, my primary school was in Ogun State, and then I know the anthem of Ogun State. Once you open your radio in the morning, you put it on. There is a particular, what was that thing? No, it's not Ishagbe. Ishagbe. No, it's, Taluma, remind me by you. Ọmọ Ògùn Ìṣẹ́yá ọmọ Ògùn Ìṣẹ́yá Elédùmarè iṣẹ́ máa yá o Ìṣẹ́yá ọmọ Ògùn kì í ṣẹ̀yà ọmọ Ògùn kì í ṣọ̀lẹ.
What does this mean?
That is, you should just...
It's time to work.
It's time to work. Wake up and, grind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But these days when we wake up and we listen to the radio, you just...
What do you hear? Yeah. What's the penalty or throwing?
That means you should get up and go and play the penalty into throwing.
Just like Peru, para. What does that one mean?
Peru is para.
Those days, it was inspiration for you. You had that inspiration, like you are
get up and
really... Oh yeah, let's go and do the work. Let's go.
By the time TV even starts with national anthem, you know that.
Do you get
it's
time for everything?
You people actually went through a lot in Nigeria.
Hey!
Number 4, yes, we're still talking about books that we love reading growing up. This one, Macmillan Reader, Agbo Story. The stories from this book would never be forgotten. It was a compulsory one for all, and unlike its contemporaries, it was worth it. The stories will remain evergreen in the heart and mind of all children born in the 90s. Amongst its numerous qualities, this book contained the legendary Ali and Simbi tales. And of course, Agbo lives in the town of Lagoon, which is not far from Ibadan. But wait, though, what happened to our friends Ali, Simbi, Edet, and Co.? Or can we forget? We can't even forget that Mrs. Unwosu that was cooking rice.
That rice don't. Rice ready.
That rice just did that booking never come.
You now jump from Ali is a boy, Simbi is a girl, Mr. Salandi.
It was quite interesting, and kudos to the writers of this book. They understood what children would, like. I mean, that was just their job, and it was just so fantastic like that. I loved it. I mean, looking back, interesting.
Edet lives in Calabar.
Now we're reading about astronauts.
How is Edet?
Edet
has gone back to Calabar.
No,
He has gone back to Calabar.
Edet supposed to be Malaysia. Okay,
Edet derailed.
I know
Edet goes.
No, Edet did not do that. So that one, Phoebe Okon.
But he likes to read his books.
Okay, anyway.
Because he likes to, maybe Okon from Apa. I'm sorry.
You people should leave Okon and Edet. Moving on, the next book, I'm sure many of you can relate. It's My Bible Story. I don't think the reasons we love this book so much has changed, because if you grew up in Nigeria in the 80s and early 90s, then you will remember my book of Bible stories was special to some of us. It was hands down the most popular Christian religious text available to children, and many of our early perceptions of God was shaped by the book. It was so much easier to read than the Bible, and also with the help of the pictures.
Yes, it was that picture aspect of it that I really totally loved, because sometimes you don't even want to read anything, but when you're just saying that you're turning the chapters, you're just turning the pages of the colorful and all that, and that yellow color would never just leave my head.
Very true.
And I think that there was this, and moving away from this, you know that Gideon, a small Bible, mini Bible, they used to give New Testament, they used to give everybody that year.
The blue, it was a blue one.
It was a blue one. It was a blue one. It was a blue one. And way back, so we had people visit secondary schools, and then they would give us Simple, that sanitary towel. Simple. I don't know if you remember that.
Because I remember.
You feel remember?
You feel remember? Maybe they give your babe, she give you me your own lamb. Okay, they calm
because
down.
everybody knew, and I'm sure that even in mixed schools, they did not send the guys away.
No, they didn't. It was on the assembly ground, they didn't.
Classic books right there. But these days we read about astronauts and
You don't belong to these days, Sha. Can you still feel talk, but to you? I mean, make it not catch.
We'll go on a quick.
What was the last book you read?
We'll go on a
Before
quick.
we go on the break, answer.
We'll go on a quick break and we'll be back to wrap up the show.
Thank God I found you, and you are my everything, and you are our everything here on Esplash. It's been amazing doing the show with Hotness Money, King Hojay. I remain your host, a lady Cath, have a real hotness, and there's no one like you. You people always turning up for us every day, 12 to 2. So this is where we draw the curtain and say goodbye. See you guys tomorrow at 12. Thanks for joining the show, guys.
Hey.